Hi, I'm Dr. Jim.
And I'm Dr. Janine.
And today we're going to be talking about something that affects way too many people, neuropathies.
We're going to talk about the nutrients, depleted nutrients that can cause neuropathies.
Right.
And there are a few. So many people come in and say, I'm not diabetic. Why do I have this neuropathy? We hear that a lot.
A lot.
So we were going to let you know which nutrients really need to be looked at if you have a neuropathy and you're not diabetic.
It's common that everybody thinks that they're diabetic, or if you're only people that get neuropathies are diabetic, and that's not true.
No, it is not true.
These nutrient deficiencies, and believe me, they are almost never tested in your primary care situations. For some reason, they just don't go there. And we see an awful lot of folks that are suffering from frank nutritional deficiencies than having neuropathies.
Right. And the B vitamins are at the top of the list. And not just the B12 and folate, but those are biggies. I mean, B12 and folate, we see so many deficiencies across the board. But the other B vitamins that play a huge role is B1. B1, I have seen cause a lot of problems recently. I have had multiple people within a couple weeks that have had a frank B1 deficiency that actually has caused even neurological problems and memory problems, brain problems. So the neuropathies are one of the problems it can cause, but there's even worse problems that can come from it. So B1 deficiency, which you always hear, oh, it's only in alcoholics and only in people that's had weight loss surgery. Well, I have seen it recently where it was neither of those. So you always want to, if you're having problems, get your B1 checked. B6 can be an issue. B2 can be an issue.
It sure can. Believe it or not, I'm sure you've heard about the methylation process that goes on with B12 and the proper use of it and folic acid and folate. And unfortunately, B2 is also involved in that process, and so is B6.
Right.
So you have to look at all those things.
We have people come in with severe neuropathies, and they are like, oh, well, they just say I have a neuropathy, and they've never had these levels checked. So make sure if you have a neuropathy, you want to check all these B vitamin levels. Now, another level that can actually make a neuropathy if it's low is copper. Now, copper, you think, oh, well, that's a rare deficiency as well. Well, it was more rare until everybody started taking zinc when COVID hit.
Yes.
Everybody started taking zinc, and zinc depletes copper. So we have seen more copper deficiencies. So when you check your copper, you always want to check zinc with it. So you want to check the zinc and the copper together. So those are a few things. If you have a neuropathy and you don't know what it's coming from, don't know why you have it, those are some lab tests that you need to have done. B1, B2, B6, B12, folate or folic acid, copper, and zinc.
And vitamin D. We always throw that in there because there's so many things that vitamin D plays a big part in.
It is. It's not the major cause.
Not the major cause,
but always a good idea to know where it is.
It is.
And then if you do have a neuropathy, first thing you want to do is fix the deficiency. Fix the deficiencies of your neuropathies, and you always want then to help repair the nerve. What we use to help repair the nerve, alpha lipoic acid. Actually, B1 is one of the things that helps repair the nerve, even if it is not the deficiency. So we use benfotiamine, which is activated B1. Carnitine is really good for helping those nerves repair. So there's a lot of things you can do for nerve repair. And inosine is another thing that we can do for nerve repair. So there's a lot of things you can do if you have neuropathy. You don't have to live with it.
Okay, hopefully you got something good out of this little video. Now you'll have a little bit better chance of fixing your problem if you have one. And if you have any comments or questions, be sure and put a comment down below. I always respond to those comments very quickly, or as quickly as I possibly can. And be sure and hit that subscribe button and like. Well, they love that thumbs up. I love that one. So thank you for joining us today. We'll see you in the next video.